Sorry.
30 seconds.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! Woo! Please provide a warm welcome for your Masters of Ceremonies First Robotics alumnus and current engineer student at Queen's University, Mr. James Spencer.
Thank you. Thank you. Good morning, Oshawa. Welcome to the 2012 First Robotics Competition and this year's game, Rebound Rumble. It's great to see so many teams and robot enthusiasts here. I'm anxious to see what kind of solutions you came up with to play this game. And we have so many teams here. We have a team from Michigan. We have a team from Calgary. We have numerous teams from Quebec. And a majority of our teams coming from the great province of Ontario. But before we start, we need to hear a message from first founder Dean Kamen and National Advisor Woody Flowers and first president John Dudas.
Welcome to the 2012 Greater Toronto East Regional. Congratulations for completing a very challenging project. You started with infinite possibilities, navigated your way through endless design details, and made it here with a team and robot ready to be tested. So before we tip off, let's hear from Dean and Woody.
Thanks, John. By now you have a gut feel for the variables needed to score a basket. Since this is an election year, let's ignore spin. Let's focus on the other three. Distance to the goal, initial velocity, and launch angle. You've been solving a classic problem in projectile motion. To hit a target, you need to balance those relationships.
Targets are everywhere. We balance these variables every day, aiming at really important problems.
That's right. In the game of life, a similar equation applies. Your ability to hit the target depends upon your distance to the goal, how fast you launch, and how well you aim. These variables may have other names like preparation, intellect, and focus, but they're still there. Through FIRST, you've learned a lot about making important shots. Your shooting percentage climbs as you get closer to the hook. You can do that by communicating well, working with others, and being creative, all part of the true education that you get with FIRST. Our sponsors and volunteers help by creating a playing field with realistic challenges. Our mentors are there to help you over the bumps or maybe over the ramps.
Successfully picking the perfect velocity for your shot is a function of how much you know. The more you learn, the more power you have to solve real problems. This power takes real work. It takes a concentrated effort. Through FIRST, you have seen that your teachers are joined by countless others who want to help you hone your shot. They want you to succeed. You'll have the power to understand the laws of Mother Nature and crack the code of challenging issues such as access to clean water, renewable energy, and a cure for cancer. This is why we have FIRST.
Your aim is the last variable in the equation. Now, most folks agree that too many young people are wandering aimlessly. They simply do not know where to focus their future. When you immersed yourself in a FIRST team, you sampled many targets. If you found some stuff you like, that's a major victory. Whether it's technology or marketing, When you can see your target, your aim will be fantastic.
So now you see what was never meant to be a secret. First, it's preparing you to be successful in the game of life. You thought you were building a robot that played basketball, but there's a much deeper purpose. You learned how to create technology, and you're ahead in the game. Everyone at First is on your team. Our sponsors, staff, volunteers, and mentors are investing in you because we are confident that you're on the road to solving our greatest problems.
Because of First, you're better prepared. You're standing in the group that is both more likely to take a hard shot and to make it. You understand that nothing is ever as simple as it first seems, and you have the guts to tackle tough problems. This is why we have First. Now, it's time to have some fun with
Rebound Rumble.
Okay, now I would like to introduce the GTR East Committee Chair, the one and only, my good friend, Karthik Kanagasabapathy.
Karthik.
How y'all doing this morning? We know you can do better than that. Let's make some noise, people. Welcome to the 2012 Greater Toronto East Regional at the University of Ontario Institute of Technology. Our first year at this venue, and we're going to be here for many, many more. We got a lot of amazing things happening here today, so I'm going to cut it short. But I'd like to introduce to you a very special guest, President of the University of Ontario Institute of Technology, Dr. Tim McTiernan.
Good morning. Bonjour. Welcome to the University of Ontario Institute of Technology and our athletic centre, which we share with our partner Durham College. We're two educational institutions in the Durham region that provide a range of post-secondary programs. We're pleased to have you here. We're pleased to partner with First Robotics. We're in awe of the volunteers, and we're in awe of you. For those of you who are here for the first time, we hope it's not your last time. Behind me, there's a state-of-the-art research facility, and one of your judges this morning spends his daytime job making snow, making ice, raising the temperature to 40 above, 60 above, and 40 below as a test facility with a wind tunnel for automotive and other advanced manufactured pieces of equipment and stationary objects. To this side of you, there's a science building that has forensic scientists who look at everything from splatter patterns in crime scenes to environmental toxicology and the effect on the genetic structure of animals in the ecosystem. We have criminologists, we have automotive engineers. There's somebody from Calgary here, or a team from Calgary. I was talking to parents at orientation last September whose son was from Calgary. The parents were saying, we bought a house down the road from the University of Calgary so our kids could go there, and we're standing here in Oshawa because of our automotive engineering program, and our son wanted to go here. So you're going to have a terrific couple of days. The people from the US, our graduate students in nuclear engineering we have from the University of Colorado. You people are going to have a terrific couple of days. It's exciting. I know First from a number of years. The energy is going to be awesome. But as you spend your time here, please take the time to get to know the campus, get to know what we do, and get to know Oshawa. Mayor Henry from Oshawa will be up behind me, and he'll tell you what an awesome place this is to live, to study, to work, and to have a great quality of life. Thank you all for coming. Good luck. Enjoy it. And they say it's the process, but it's also the winning. So congratulations to those of you who achieved. Thank you.
Next, we have a very special guest, a huge supporter of FIRST robotics education and everything good out there. Please join me in a round of applause as we introduce the Mayor of Oshawa, Mr. John Henry.
Okay, who's excited? Oh, no. It's Friday in Oshawa. Who's excited? To all those people who have traveled from Alberta, Quebec, and the United States to come to the greatest city in all of Canada, the third fastest growing economy in Canada is right here in the city of Oshawa. And UOIT and Durham College and Trent University are a big part of that. I have had the opportunity to be around robots since my daughters went to Trafalgar Castle School, and I got to see the first version of Waldo a long time ago, and I've been excited ever since then. I'm excited that you're here today. I'm excited to see the future leaders of our country here in this room who are going to make Canada and other countries like the United States regain that great engineering technology. And I'm so excited that it's going to take place right here in Oshawa this weekend. It's not about winning, it's about having fun, and it's about the experience. And I want to thank all the volunteers, the teachers, the organizations that work with you, and let's give them a big round of applause and show them that we appreciate what they've done. Thank you, and enjoy Oshawa.
All right, a great thanks to all our guest speakers. And now, let's meet the folks in blue. They'll be judging you today. Let me introduce the judge advisor, Dr. Tom Bergman.
Good morning. Can you hear me? All right. I'm pleased and honored to provide you with a great group of judges. Sorry about that. And I'm going to introduce them to you now, starting with Head of Technology Architecture for North American Retail and Commercial Banking at TD Bank, Eric Broda. Facilities Manager for both Darlington and Pickering nuclear plants, Grant Butcher. President of the Five of Us Corporation, James Delgenio. Associate Professor and Nuclear Engineer in Residence at UOIT, John Froats. Manager of the Systems and Control Group at Quanzar Inc., Cameron Fulford. Program Manager at Honeywell Aerospace Canada, Millen Ganiker. Project System Engineer at Pratt & Whitney Canada, George Gugleman. Senior Vice President of Core Banking Technology at Scotiabank, Robert Knowles. Director of Engineering and Operations at UOIT for the GM of Canada Automotive Centre of Excellence, John Komar. Retired from 35 years with Ontario Power Generation and its predecessor, Ontario Hydro, George Kralik. Manufacturing Director for Westlake Chemical Corporation in Texas, Ray LaPlante. Agent for State Farm and Financial Services, Karen Lowe. Professor at Humber College, Brandine McDonald. Vice Principal at Sir John A. Macdonald, Karen Rosenthal. Retired Vice President of Ontario Power Generation and Nuclear, John Shaw. Chief Engineer for Electronic Control Products at Honeywell Aerospace Canada, Spiros Sidiris. And President of Axiom NDT, a subsidiary of Kinetrix Inc., Gord Walker. Let the games begin.
Judges, thank you for your time and efforts. We know your job isn't easy, and we know you'll make the right choices. Here's another group that we need to watch today, and they'll be watching you and making all the right calls. They're our referees. Please don't give them a hard time. They're doing their best, and they're making sure the game is fun and fair. Now, let me introduce your head referee, student from Waterloo, Mr. James Serrar. At first, safety is a priority, and to help us emphasize this, keep all our competition safe, I would like to introduce the safety advisor from Bruce Power, starting with Mario Gwindin, Ken Martin, Janet Dawson, Randy Gibson, Stefan Kuhar is in the pit, and he will be judging you there, or inspecting you there too, and Cheryl Smith. And now, let's give a congratulations to Team 3705, the Aerobots, for another terrific award-winning safety animation. Let's check it out. FIRST is a volunteer-driven organization which relies on dedicated volunteers. Almost everyone here is a volunteer, from our game announcer to all those people back there, everyone. So without FIRST volunteers, FIRST would not be FIRST itself. So let's give a big thank you for all our volunteers here today. Also, a reminder to all the student team members that STIMUS is still available to enter all your information on so that we can track you and make sure your progress is going all well. Also, we'd like to give a big shout out to all the mentors out there. Without you, these teams would not be where they are today. This is also not just for FRC. This is for FLL and Junior FLL as well, because this is a feeder system, and without the bottom levels, we wouldn't have the great kids we have here at this level. Also, if you'd like to learn more about FLL and Junior FLL, check out the usfirst.org website. And before we put the robots into action, we will hear our national anthem, starting with the United States National Anthem, followed by the Canadian National Anthem, sung by University of Ontario Institute of Technology's very own Jillian Morgan.
Thanks. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight all the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets its reckless, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave. Sorry. No. Technical difficulties. Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all thy sons command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
So just going out and say, wasn't that great? You know, that was technology Q. Stand by for some great robot action.
Wasn't that great? She can use technology as well as we can, using that to check out her tone. All right, we'll get up and running with our robot action in just a few seconds.